I was a business owner, former rugby player, father of 3 beautiful kids. And in 2018, I suffered a grade A spinal cord injury. I was ultimately told I would never walk again. I was going to be in a wheelchair for life. Thankfully, through my visualization and hard work, I got movement 21 days later, and I walked out through the doors of the National Rehabilitation Hospital many months later. But that's only part of the journey. I went through massive mental issues because my business was collapsing, my marriage was collapsing, and my world was collapsing. I had that perfect mask of physical improvement and everybody thought I was in a great place, but mentally I was absolutely in bits. But thankfully, by working hard, step by step, I managed to rebuild myself. That's why I'm taking on this challenge, because I know the power of the mind when it's in a good place and how destructive it can be when it's in a bad place.
I wanted to link somebody powerful with Crown because I knew Crown's strong position on mental health. Fergus has spoken on our projects in Sweden, in Finland, in the UK, in Ireland. And I knew when Fergus announced he was going to walk across America, the company would want to be involved in a meaningful manner and are now actually the main sponsors of the event.
I did a talk at a wellbeing event for Spinal in Ireland in the RDS. And at the same event was a Reeve Foundation from America who were showing the premiere of Christopher Reeve's Superman. To be in a room full of people with spinal cord injuries and to watch that documentary, I was very, very moved afterwards. And it reminded me of how lucky I was to be on my feet. At that moment, I just said, I need to do something for this community. What better way than to actually go step by step and walk across America and try and raise funds for Spinal in Ireland and for the Reeve Foundation. Well, I've been training now for over a year, but at the moment I'm on a 21-day block, and 5 of those days are going to be 60 kilometres.
Well, I'm actually training today with Fergus. I'm going to go to the States and I'm going to walk the first 5 days with Fergus, covering 300 kilometres. Why am I doing it? I think when you hear Fergus's story, I think he reminds us to be the best version of ourselves. He reminds us to be grateful for what we have. So I'm just grateful that I can go to America and spend a few days walking with him.
There's going to be so many dark moments throughout this challenge. And I am daunted by it, but how am I going to get over that? Understanding why I'm doing it, why it's so important.
He's going to walk across the entire United States of America in support of people with spinal injuries. So I'd encourage everybody to get involved however you can.
I just want to try and help people out who find themselves in a very similar situation, to create something that they can latch onto and help themselves out of their own hole. Whether that's through an accident, illness, financial, relationships, or whatever means it may be. It's not about doing it in record time, it's about completing the journey. And understand that every day they see me taking a step may help somebody on that journey to take their first step. So that's what's going to motivate me.